one of the things I want to do is understand how Jacob gets out. And one of the ways that he can get out is by shooting into deep half guard. So if I don't control, suddenly he starts dropping into that deep half guard position and he might get out. He might wind up with a sweep. Or he gets up to this hand and he can start pushing and he can start, making that space and then come up on the side. And then I've got the risk of having my back taken. So we're going to start this by basically understanding these are ways Jacob can escape. I'm going to grab here. So now, controlling this, go shoot for deep half guard. Try to come up to that hand and drive me over. It makes it hard. Maybe he gets to his elbow, but I can always pull that out. And so I've limited what Jacob can do. Now he can still try to come up towards me like that. Even if I pull this up, he might be able to dive. So I'm also going to control right about here. So right where his collarbone is, I'm going to grab. So move your head that way. So 4 fingers in, I'm going to grab here. So now come on up. So this is a pretty good control point for me over here, but I'm going to turn that control into a submission. So I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to roll so these top knuckles are pressing in right about here, kind of on the side, but also hitting his windpipe a little bit. And then I'm going to pull this up. So what I'm doing is I'm punching down to the mat as I'm pulling his head up into the choke. So I go straight arm and I'm basically driving down, but I'm also pulling him up in with this hand. So this protects me from 2 of his potential escapes, and this is a nice control to hold him down. So he might be trying to do other things, but once I have these 2 control points, I'm going to roll my knuckles so they're down, right on his neck. I'm going to punch down, and I'm going to pull up. So just like that.